Last Chance Archery, we're here. I think he's Last Chance got really rolling in, like, I think maybe 2007.
Yeah.
And this shop's always been here. It's a converted chicken house.
Really?
Leon and his brother lives across the street. They ran chickens for a long time, and then they've converted this into Last Chance Archery. You see this? They got the target butt out here. That's where Jonathan and the rest practice, and they've got the kid thing there for all the kids. You see they got their 3D targets out. They do a little 3D target shoot every Monday night. And this whole place, this whole patch of woods here, I'm not sure how many acres they got, but this whole patch of woods here, there's a 14 target field range. It just needs repair, and we have a field range here. So they got a whole, like, archery mecca right here, just like ready to go. I love it. Up there went my man card. I can't back a trailer. I think the fall down for me was all the adults did all the trailer backing and everything, and I didn't get that experience until I was an adult. I'm gonna start teaching my kids how to do it so they don't look like idiots when they're trying to do this kind of stuff. If there's anything important in here. Trailer back. Alright. Doesn't have any extra dents in it, and everything's fine.
Yeah, you like that little dent in the front I made?
Yeah, I did that to mine too.
Test out all the stuff like the draw board and, you know, whatever the project is they're working on. They got all these various bows here. The left-handed red works there.
Oh wow, yeah, that's probably Jonathan.
Yeah, it's Justin. It's Justin. He needs some ultraview on this thing. It's the same lens with everybody. What?
What's up, guys? We're here at Last Chance Archery. Jonathan Clark, if you don't know him, with George Riles. Hopefully you can hear us. I didn't really think about how loud it is, but Jonathan's going to give us a tour now. So, here we go.
We've got pieces for draw boards going now in this machine. And later today we'll swap over to some different parts. We've got parts going here for Veinmaster Pros.
So here's what you're making.
Yep.
This is he's making the
This
knocking.
is what that turns into in the end. The knock receiver for the Veinmaster Pros.
And you're making the bases of those out of aluminum now instead.
Yeah, out of aluminum.
So it sits better on the table.
It sits better and it's a lot easier and more consistent to build.
Yeah.
So this is our water jet. It, in essence, in simple terms, takes water and sand and cuts out any shape and anything we want, just like that.
The Veinmaster Pros with. They'll set the Veinmaster Pro there, and they use that to write all the stuff, and they do it on the, like, easy grain handles and, you know, things like that. It's not running now, so it's not all hot and sexy, but it's kind of cool watching that work. It's an example of what that water jet is cutting, and you can feel the edge is kind of coarse or frosted from the garnet sand that they use to cut these out from. But that is the basic part that they'll clean up and make ready to be a new HOYT Ultra Lock adapter for the Defiant Series bows or any other over parallel bow. It works great. But the guy who taught me machining said you need to learn on this before you start using one of those CNC machines.
So know the mechanics of how it works.
So you know the mechanics of how it works and what the basics of everything is. It's a really good idea to learn on a manual machine.
What is that?
It looks like an old water jet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or no, this might be his plasma cutter.
That's the deer that I shot in Kansas like 4 years ago.
I remember that buck. I was talking to you when you shot that buck.
And then the one in there is the Missouri one.
I love that mount. I love the way they kind of made that little
That
box.
guy does so good. And this year alone.
So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the magic happens. Jonathan Clark's desk.
Look how clean that
Look
is,
how
bro.
tidy he is. This is a surprise visit, too. This is a surprise visit. He didn't know we were going to be here right now, and look how clean his desk is.
That's
Got
good.
his bear.
That's a
got
good
his
buck.
deer. Picture of his other deer over here. Got the wife right there. Look at that. All set.
That was an old deer, wasn't it?
Yeah,
6?
probably 4.5, 5.
Only
maybe
4?
5.
Oh, that's fire.
Was it you?
No, not this time. Honestly, I don't know who cleaned it, but somebody.
Jonathan, tell us about this right here.
So this is the first patent on a fall-away arrow rest.
So Leon Pittman, your grandfather,
Yep.
invented and patented the fall-away rest.
Yes.
Yeah. Why does it
Long
say
time ago.
always remember right here?
Well, he let the patent lapse because back when he patented the rest, no one even knew what it was, and
It didn't go popular.
it didn't go popular at all. And he just let the patent lapse, and I think it was like a $50 renewal fee at that point in time. And he just let it lapse, and probably 4 or 5 years later, it was the #1 selling arrow rest on the market.
Dan Evans, trophy taker. I think
Yeah.
he's really the one who popularized
Trophy taker?
the fall-away.
Was that the one
Yeah.
that went like this?
Uh-huh. No,
That's
it
Oh.
lifted up.
It lifted up
used
with
the
2
cables.
prongs, but
Yeah.
Trophy taker, if I had to
He was
guess,
the first one.
yeah.
He used to come around Martin Archery when he was in the development of the rest, and hey guys, look what I got. This is super cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we got to see it while he was working on it. It was kind of cool. He was friends with us and shot archery with us
So he put this, we framed it, always remember.
To follow.
around. Follow through
Yeah.
and
Follow
renew
through.
those patents, baby.
Yeah.
Renew those patents. 'Cause
Holy cow.
Sometimes companies who own a lot of patents, like Martin Archery, for instance,
Yeah.
you know, they owned, I don't even know how many patents that are really important, and they are visible on many bows today.
Yeah.
That ends up being a large part of the company's value is what patents they hold,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a lot of times what people are buying when they buy a company.
Are the patents, not
Buying
necessarily.
rights to the patents and rights to license the patents to other people, because a lot of that still has tons of value.
Yeah.
And things come around, you know, like the single cam came along and reduced popularity of 2-cam bows. Now the company that made single cams popular is now their flagship bow is a 2-cam bow.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so the company that may or may not still own the patent for 2-cam bows, they're making money off of that again suddenly 25
Right.
years later.
Yeah.
You know, so it's important. Renew those patents, people.
Let's
Right.
see, that was 94, November of 94.
Holy cow.
Pretty cool.
I wasn't even born
Martin
yet.
I
Archery.
wasn't either.
Martin Archery patented something of a fall-away rest, but I don't remember whether if it was a part of a fall-away rest, like the way it's actuated, or whether if it was the fall-away rest.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what time frame it was either, but
And I
I'd have
don't
to do a
remember when
little
it
digging
got
and look it up.
popular with Trophy Taker either, but it.
it was in the early 90s, because that's when I was at Martin Archery. It was in the early 90s up through the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And Dan Evans was there somewhere in the middle, hanging out with us, shooting bows, and
Which it was
talking about what he was working on. And
filed 92, October of 92.
so it's pretty cool. Looks like he's got a Jennings. That looks like one of those old Jennings risers when
Probably.
Jennings was like #1 in 3D. Jennings
Yeah.
Archery, right? Had all the shooters. They were super active in 3D. I think Bear just bought Jennings and just kind of absorbed that company. I
Maybe
don't
so.
think they're even making Jennings bows under the Jennings name, are they?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. Yeah, so look at this. So the references cited here, these are other patents that may have things that might be pertaining to this. This is like the who's who of archery designers during that, you know, 70s and 80s time. You got Babington, you got Freddie Troncoso from Golden Key, Futura, Nunamaker, Silburn, Martin, and others. Newbold actually worked for Martin, Tim Newbold. So, man, there's a whole bunch of big names in archery design, you know, in my early years of archery right there. on this one patent, just
Yeah.
as references. Super cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.